I cloned myself with AI and now I'm getting millions of views and making thousands of dollars with passive income without filming it. My editor creates viral videos for me using my AI clone. We went from 1 video per week to 10 pieces of content. Let me show you exactly how I did this. These videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views, and this channel is completely AI generated and it's making tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Check out their video.
Used to do this too, and girl, it was absolutely exhausting and so frustrating. The thing that changes everything about character consistency is understanding that
That's completely AI. Here's an example video of what one of my AI videos looks like.
You don't need to pay for 11 Labs anymore. Here's 3 free alternatives that are just as good. First, there's Speech MA.
Neither of us filmed these videos because they are made with our AI clone. This completely changes how I scale production, and I'll show you the exact steps that I use to get thousands of views and make money with it too. But first, here's a decision that you need to make. Do you want to clone yourself like I did with my Faceless YouTube channel? Or do you want to create a completely AI generated character and create a Faceless YouTube channel? Both path works, and I'll show you the methods that I use in order to get good results. Here's the 3-step system. First, you have to create your own AI clone or faceless character. Second, I will show you 2 ways to make these AI characters talk with realistic lip sync. One is for quick content.
No matter where I'm at, I can lip sync my videos.
And one is for high quality cinematic videos.
How do you like this one? Let me know in the comments.
And I'll even show you how you can lip sync 2 characters in one shot.
Let us know what you think of this video down in the comments.
The framework I'm showing you relies on multiple AI image and video generators. I found a tool that ties all of the top AI video and image generators together really well, and it's called Dzine AI. And the link is in the description to get started for free, or you can follow along with whatever AI video and image generator you prefer. Let's get right to it. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is not an AI avatar. I'm a real person, and I'll walk you through this guide right now. Let's get right to it. This is what Dzine looks like. You see your projects here and all of the tools that are available with this one platform. You have anything from image generation to video generation and so much more. I love that this platform lets me try out different AI image generator all within the same place. So I don't need to be subscribed to 10 different platforms. It has the top AI image and video generators such as Nano Banana, Sora 2, Veo 3.1 Fast, and many more. And I'll show you exactly how I'm using these different tools to my advantage. But to get started, let's first make a clone of myself and generate some images to showcase you how to create your own custom character that stays consistent throughout your visuals. To get started, click on New Project. On the left-hand side, you see different tools that are available to you. The first thing we'll click on is Character, and I'm going to click on Build Your Own Character. We can either create a video from scratch right here, or I'm going to custom train the AI to learn exactly what I look like. I'll insert the name and I'll upload a bunch of images of myself. Click on Start Training, and this only costs 30 credits. While this is training the AI on what I look like, let me show you how you can create an AI influencer from scratch, and how you can get different angles of the same character in order for it to work across all sorts of shots. To do that, I'll go back to our editor and I'll click on Text to Image. On the top left side, you can see the text to image model that you can use. We will try a few of these to see which one gives us the best results. But I like to get started with Flux.1 because it gives you really cinematic looking images. Now that we have that selected, just type in a prompt for whatever character you want to generate. We will create a character that does similar to that because this seems to be performing well. Let's try a simple description such as an attractive, friendly looking young blonde influencer with blue eyes and straight blonde hair smiling at the camera in front of a white background. For the aspect ratio, I'm going to select 1:1. And it gives you different options here, but we're not going to use either of those right now. If you click on normal mode, this only consumes 4 credits, and I'll click generate. Let's also try the HQ mode to see if it generates better images. Let's also try different AI image generators. For example, Nano Banana does a really good job, so let's try that with the same prompt. And let's also try Dzine's Realistic V3, which is the proprietary realistic looking image generator. Let's click on generate. And here are the different options that we have. This one was from Flux, this one was on HQ, this is Nano Banana, Dzine's Photorealistic, and this is Seedream. I think this shot works really well for what we're trying to do. In order to get different variations, you can click on the variations button right here. But you can do even better. Let me show you. The first thing we're going to do with this image is if we're going to upscale it. You can simply click on Enhance and Upscale right here and select Default and Smooth. Click on Upscale and click on 2x in order to get a higher resolution. Don't click on Creative Mode because this changes the character's appearance. Click on Upscale. Here are the variations, but I don't like them as much. And up here we have the upscaled version of this image. You can download it, and this is the image that we generated in high quality. Looks great to me. If we want variations of this model, go back to the original model, click on Chat Editor. Now I'm going to give it a prompt to showcase different poses. I'm going to choose Nano Banana as the model because it keeps the character the most consistent, and I'm going to give it a few poses. For example, show the girl from a 45-degree side angle from the left. Click generate, and now we'll do the same with right. 90-degree profile view from the right, click generate, and we'll do the same from the left. Click generate. We'll also try to zoom out a little bit, and we'll also zoom in on the upper body. So now if we go to our images, we can see the 45-degree angle from the left, 45-degree angle from the right, side profile view, other side profile view, full body shot. And let's create another one. And this time we'll just do the full body, but in a vertical format now, posing for a photo shoot. Here's the upper torso, and here is how she's posing. Let's do another shot. Let's change the background up a bit. And here we have a different background. Here is the posing for the photo shoot. And let's give her a little bit more emotional characters with an extremely shocked expression. And let's also make her smile. Here's the girl in front of a dark background, another one in front of a dark background. Here's how she's looking shocked, another one where she's looking shocked. Here she's laughing. And here she's looking concerned. And now let's create a few variations of this shot. And there we have it. A few shots of the same woman, different outfits, different backgrounds, different expressions in order to train our AI character. Now that we have different shots, go over here and click on enhance and upscale for this image. Click on upscale, keep the creative mode off, click on 2x, and let's upscale a few of the top ones that we want to use for training. Alternatively, you can also just click on the download symbol and select the upscale as you download it. And as you can see here, we now have all of these shots in high definition of a new model that we can use our AI to be trained to create custom character recognition. Now to the exciting part, let's turn that into our custom character that we can then use across different scenes. If you click on the link in the description, you'll get access to the free tier where you get some regular credits. But if you want to use some of the pro features, you might want to consider the beginner or the creator or even the master plan. They come with a different amount of credits, but the 3000 video credits can make up to 500 videos depending on the model that you choose. To do that, go back to the character model right here. And as we can see, the character of myself has already been trained. Now let's click on build your character and create the character of the model. To get the best results, click on training mode, but to showcase the quick mode, you can just click on this to add a simple character. But since we already generated all of these different types of poses of that first model, let's use all of those and upload them to the more advanced custom training character that we used earlier to generate a character of myself. To do that, go back, click on build your own character and click on training mode. Click on start with images and let's call her Isa Advanced. And let's select all of the images that we generated and then simply click on start training. Now let's put our character to good use. Either click on generate images or simply click on the character that you want to generate. For example, I can click on character and I can say something like me in a business casual outfit, professional headshot. For the camera angle, I'm going to select front view and upper body. Generation mode, I'll click on normal and click generate. Let's also try that out in HQ. And let's maybe try a different pose. For example, me on the beach in an aloha shirt and select front view, full body shot. Click on generate. But it gets even better than this. If you want to use yourself as a UGC ad creator, you can add another reference image in there in order to showcase a product. For example, I can click on reference and I can Google something like headphones. Here we have a shot of headphones. Let's take a screenshot of this and go back to this and add the reference image right here. Me wearing the headphones while sitting in a bus. Let's click on generate. Or I can showcase them wearing these headphones in a gym, full body shot. And if you type ads, you get the character again. Me looking very muscular. Click generate. Let's check some of these out. Here we have a headshot of myself and this looks really good. And I just uploaded a few low quality images to get the character trained. I can even upload more images to look even better. But look at these. These could be my LinkedIn profile shots. I don't like that it kind of cut out a lot of my hair. So if I wanted to, I can now go into this, click on chat and say, I can even say, give this person more hair. In the meantime, here's another shot of me in my gray hoodie on the beach. Here's another business professional shot of me. Here's one of me in a suit. Here's me wearing an aloha shirt. Here's me wearing another aloha shirt. And here's me with more hair. All right, maybe not that much hair. Here is me showcasing the headphones on a bus. And you can tell that it was trained on me doing that pose a lot. So if I wanted to further refine my pose, I can either use the editor or I can go back to my character and add more training images. Here's another one of me on the bus. This one is even better. And here's me as a bodybuilder wearing the headphones with huge muscles. I really like this one, but let's add even more muscles. So we say we want even more muscles. Here's another one of us in the gym. And here's us with even more muscles. How about that? Yeah, baby! Here's another one of me in a suit. Here's one that showcases my background in my office, but since I didn't want that, I reprompted it to give me a better looking professional background. And here's one of me in an office setting or with better lighting. And before I show you the AI influencer model, let me show you how we can turn these headshots of my custom character into lip-synced videos. Then I'll show you the model, and then we'll combine them together and we'll create an image with two characters and we will lip-sync both of them. So if we want to turn this into a video, we can simply click on the AI video section right here. Now we are in the AI video mode. On the left-hand side, you can select the model that you want to create. If you want to create something with sound, I would recommend that you use Google VO. This is about 300 credits for every 8 seconds. So let's try that out. And you can select the quality as well as the aspect ratio. For this shot, we'll do a vertical shot and we'll have this be 8 seconds long. You can click on generate. And here's the trick. You can either be super specific with your prompts or you can leave it open-ended. For example, we can say, make this person tell a joke about AI, and we'll see what it comes up with. Let's click on this model and click on AI video. It's now automatically being pulled in here. And for this one, let's do a 16:9 video. Click on generate. And let's also do a video of me wearing the Hawaiian shirt. Click on video and let's say camera moving closer to the person as the person tells a joke about the beach. And let's generate that. You can be very specific on how you want the camera to behave. For example, you can tell it to zoom out or zoom in and what the person says, does, and how he behaves. If you just want a talking head style video like I'm talking to you right now, you can use the lip sync feature, which is super powerful within the Design Studio. This one consumes less credits and it's really useful for longer conversations and generating precise voiceover for videos. This is exactly the tool that I'm using for some of my videos. To use that, go back to the image and click on lip sync. On here, it automatically detects the face and you just need to select it. Click on next, select 16:9, click on next, and I'm gonna pick a voice.
I must not fear.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because the news coming out from NVIDIA today.
I like that one. Let's go with Joey. And we'll have the person say, how did I get to the beach? And why am I wearing a Hawaiian shirt? AI is getting out of hand. Click on generate audio.
How did I get to the beach? And why am I wearing a Hawaiian shirt? AI is getting out of hand.
To add more expressions, add more punctuation. For example, an exclamation mark. And you can even bold stuff to add more intonations. You can regenerate to get different sounds.
How did I get to the beach? And why am I wearing a Hawaiian shirt? AI is getting out of hand.
I like that. Let's click on apply. And as you can see, this only takes 6 video credits instead of the 300 credits for the 8-second clip of VO3. Even if you select Pro, it only costs you 36 credits. So let's generate this. And I'm also going to generate it with the Pro version to compare the quality. Let me show you another one that's more close up. And let me try a different voice. I can't believe I am just an AI saying these things. I'm not even real. Is this legal? This helps my whole production process so much.
I can't believe I am just an AI saying these things. I'm not even real. This helps my whole production process so much.
And once again, let's click generate. If I want to turn this into a video without lip sync, I can click on AI video and I can give it the prompt right here. For example, I can give it something specific. For example, why am I even here? Or I can give it a generic prompt like make this person tell a joke about AI. It's important to turn on the sound here. Click on 1080p. In this case, I'll select vertical and I'll click on generate. You can also click on an image and say something along the lines of make this person do a backflip. And for this one, I'll turn the sound off and click on generate. And before I show you the videos, I made a complete guide on how to create epic videos with AI. In this guide, I outline exactly the flowchart and the type of content that you need to create, anywhere from image to video prompts to sound design prompts, all the way to creating AI videos. I give exact prompts that I'm using with specific story examples. I even created a detailed guide on VO 3.1 versus Sora 2 with the pricing breakdown and when to use which model, as well as different prompts that you can try out today. If this is interesting to you, check out the link in the description. However, if you want to consistently lip sync your character without spending lots of credits, Dzine actually has a custom lip sync feature that is extremely powerful. With that feature, you can pick a custom voice that is consistent throughout the videos, and it syncs the lips and it generates the video in the background. Let's review some of the results before I show you the AI influencer we created. Here's the lip sync version.
Where I'm at, I can lip sync my videos and keep my voice consistent.
And here is the VO3 version in comparison.
Write a joke about a computer virus, but it said it didn't have the processing power to be funny.
All right, now here's the lip sync version again.
AI saying these things. I'm not even real. This helps my whole production process so much.
How did I get to the beach? And why am I wearing a Hawaiian shirt? AI is totally getting out of hand.
And here's a different voice.
Or I can try different voices to see what my audience likes best. By the way, subscribe if this is fun.
You heard it from that guy. Now to the exciting part, and let's see how our AI influencer turned out. If we click on character, we can now see that our ISA advanced model is done. Once we click on that character, we can generate new images. Let's generate ISA holding an ice cream cone. Let's keep the camera on auto and let's keep it on a 1:1 ratio. Let's try Isa in a well-lit podcasting studio smiling at the camera. We can also click on the pose mode and enable this button, which allows us to edit the pose of the model. So for example, we can move the hands like this, and we will generate a consistent pose throughout all of our images. Click on edit pose, and let's select one of these poses. For example, this one. Let's save this, and we can say, Isa in a circus jumping to perform a trick. And let's see how this turns out. Let's click on edit pose and maybe let's have Isa do push-ups. For example, let's say Isa is doing a push-up in a yoga outfit and let's generate this. If we want our character to be a UGC creator that holds up an item, you can also add a reference image. For example, we can take a screenshot of this, click on reference, upload this image, and we can say, Isa holding up the lipstick towards the camera and smiling. And here is a pro tip. You can add 2 characters to any scene and create consistent shots with multiple characters. For example, we can say, Isa with her boyfriend holding hands walking down the beach. Let's click on camera again, front view, full body shot. Isa with her boyfriend sitting in a podcast studio looking at the camera. Let's do upper body and front view. Generate. Now let's review some of these images, then generate some videos, and then let me show you how the lip sync turns out. Here's the first shot, and here's another shot in a photo stylistic way. I do not like the photo stylistic way, but this is a great shot with keeping the face consistent. But this turned out even better. Here's Isa in a podcasting studio, keeping the same face consistent, looking directly at the camera as we instructed. Here's another shot. Here's Isa on the beach. You can see that the side profile worked out well, and you can see that her face is consistent just as we had trained the model. And here's another shot. In comparison, here's Isa in a business outfit, looking very consistent across all images and scenes. Here's Isa petting the dog. This is very cute, and this is another great shot. This looks a little bit too much AI for my opinion, but we can always use the editor to make it look more realistic later on. Here is with the pose. Here she's in a circus performing a trick, and this is exactly the pose that we had selected earlier. Here is Isa doing a push-up, but that did not work out as well. We can kind of see that the hand got kind of cut off, but this is exactly how we had instructed the prompt to perform with her doing a push-up. Here's the model performing a UGC ad where she's holding up the lipstick, and the hands actually turned out really well, which is something that many models struggle with. Here's another shot of her holding it up. These are very similar. Here is Isa with her boyfriend, and here's another shot on the beach. Here they are podcasting. If you want the second character to be consistent with one of the characters that you've trained, you can do that too. To do that, you can click on the shot that you want. For example, this shot is great, and click on insert character. Over here, you can either do the auto selection tool and just click on the person that you want to replace, or you can select the lasso tool and outline just a little bit more than the original character. I'm going to leave the hands the same, and I'm going to replace this now with myself, the character that we created. Now just simply click on generate. And we can do the same for this podcasting clip right here. Let's click on insert character, and I'm just going to exchange my face in this case. So here we have me in my gray hoodie, looking a little bit perplexed. And here's another one. As you can tell, the proportions are pretty good, and it kept both characters very consistent. And here is now the shot of me inserted into the shot. And here are now different options of my face being inserted into the shot that we wanted to create. All of these turned out pretty well. This one looks a little bit waxy and AI, but the other ones turned out pretty well. Now let's see how the lip sync works with this AI model and see if it's any good. Let's use this as an example. Click on lip sync, select the face, select the voice.
Find a comfortable place to lie down.
That's very good. Click on generate, and let's try the AI character that we generated here. And we can also use these characters with VO 3.1 for a more engaging experience. For example, coming back to this shot, click on AI video and describe what you want them to say. And turn on sound, make sure to select the right format and click on generate. And let's create another funny one. Now let's review the videos of Isa, our AI avatar. This is the first video.
Hi, I am Isa. I am not a real person. I am an AI avatar.
And here's the second one.
Say whatever you want me to say and keep my voice consistent.
Wow, this is pretty good. What do you think?
Or I can use different voices too. How do you like this one? Let me know in the comments.
This is my business professional character. Make sure to subscribe for more.
And last but not least, let's see how the multi-character videos turned out, as well as the VO 3.1 doc joke. And here are the 2 videos.
Hi, this is the AI Isa and Mo Luker podcast.
Let us know what you think of this video down in the comments.
That turned out really well.
Okay, ready. What did the dog say when he sat on some sandpaper? He said, rough, rough.
All right. If you want to learn how to monetize this type of content or how to create better AI videos and AI images, I'm working on a few projects that cover that in depth. So subscribe if you want to see more of that. And click on the link below to try out Dzine AI today and create your first AI videos and AI characters and try out the lip sync function for yourself. If you want to know which AI model is better, Veo 3.1 or Sora 2, I made a super in-depth video that you can check out right here. And if you subscribed, I'll see you in the next one.